There's a few days remaining until Fortnite's Ariana Grande concert, and it looks like Epic Games are finally adding all the new weapons, items, map changes, and more to get the fans absolutely hyped for the week ahead. The Gravitron is officially in-game, on top of Slurpee beginning to get abducted by the mothership, and so much more. Click subscribe to help us reach 5 million subscribers, but let's break down this update starting with all the new weapons and map changes. So today is the biggest update we have received in all of Season 7 so far. One of these map changes is that the mothership is now open. Yeah, it has officially sent a UFO to Slurpee Swamps and has already begun abducting it. If you head there now, there's a huge zero-gravity field in the area, along with a new I.O. station, and most of the buildings are now floating in the air. And the lonely henchmen even have a front row seat to this abduction, so make sure to go pay them a visit next time you head to Slurpee. But apparently this floating island version is actually just the beginning. According to Epic, abducting a POI isn't a thing that happens overnight, so keep checking back throughout the week to see how the abduction has progressed. So yes, this means Slurpee Swamps will go through many stages over this week until it eventually gets completely abducted, so enjoy the POI while you can, because Slurpee's not going to be here that much longer. And map changes aren't the only thing that's going to shake up Season 7, because not one, but 2 new weapons are in the game now, and they're both insane. There's now a prop gun in Fortnite, and it's called the Propifier. You can find this thing by coming across an infiltrator NPC, which is those aliens pretending to be humans. And well, if you stumble across one, they will offer you the Propifier and say, enjoy this perfectly normal object. And unlike the prop gun in creative, this one is even more OP. So the Prop-O-Matic in creative forces you to shoot the prop you want to be, while the new Propifier in Battle Royale just gives you a huge list of props that you can become at any time. It has a tiny cooldown, and you could use it as many times as you want. But luckily, it has a huge price of 600 gold, so you won't see many people using this every game. It would be insanely overpowered if this was considered floor loot. But something that isn't floor loot and might be a pretty powerful tool to get is the other new weapon of this update, the Gravitron. That's right, after months of waiting, we're finally able to get our hands on this gun. I've tried it a few times already, and it feels actually pretty balanced. I mean, sure, you can literally throw cars across the map, but you're pretty exposed when you use this thing, and you can only throw props, so you can't pick up other players or animals. Besides, it's yet another insanely fun item that Epic has added, and just makes Season 7 more and more fun by the week. Enough sweaty items. With the inflatable and now the Gravitron, we're getting a lot of fun items back. And for weapons that we've already got, some have actually been buffed. The pulse rifle now does more damage when you aim down the sights, and the heavy assault rifle has also received a huge buff. It has more damage, a slower fire rate, and for the first few shots, an insanely higher accuracy. You could absolutely beam people with this now. And in other news, Meowscles apparently has decided to open up his own business. If you go around the island, you can find electronic billboards that are promoting Meowscles Morsels. This is either going to be a restaurant we can find on the map soon, or just a new cat food brand. But there's more than meets the eye when it comes to these billboards. I mean, sure, it's just a cute promo for some cat food, but walk closer to it, and this happens. Now, that's pretty creepy if you ask me. I'm not sure who we are being told this a bit to, but I don't think I want to know. And in terms of other things that are in game right now, there's a new feature that'll be one of the first things you can see when you load into Fortnite. It's a new lobby background that shows Slurpee Swamp being abducted. It's a pretty cool lobby, even if it's just a PNG. And with the aliens abducting POIs and preparing a huge invasion of the island, the I.O. is also working behind the scenes to stop them. Dr. Sloan has revealed that they are working on a secret plan to take down the mothership. Listen to this.
The I.O. does have a counterattack plan in place, but I believe it's been compromised. You and me are creating a backup plan. I can't say for certain the I.O. counterattack has been compromised, but I don't like what I'm seeing. I think our little backup plan just became the main event. I have weapons in development that may be capable of bringing down the mothership. All you need to do is convince the aliens to bring them on board. Voluntarily. One minor detail. If we take down the mothership, the crash landing is not going to be pretty. A few billion tons of flaming debris crashing into the island is bound to cause some problems.
And while that's absolutely awesome and probably a hint at the season finale, there are a whole bunch of leaks that tell us what's happening in the next few days, including the Ariana Grande concert that was announced. There is so much to explore, so let's dive into the update leaks. For starters, there are loads of new NPCs about to arrive on the island. We have Beast Boy and Armored Batman Zero, who will be arriving in the next few days, and then 2 unreleased NPCs called Cashier and Polygon, who are also in the works. Then we have Clark Kent, who will be appearing at the Orchard once his skin releases. And NPCs aside, we also have crossovers and skins in the works, and I mean like a lot of them. Most important of these is obviously Ariana Grande, who is of course getting a concert this week. And well, not only do we know about her Icon series skin, but today we found out that she'll have her own pickaxe and glider. But she's not even the coolest music skin coming to Fortnite, because there's a leak set called Press Play. It's a bundle of customizable skins that will likely be available for the concert, but there's something very special about them, which is they'll actually be reactive to the music. And if that's not cool enough, we have Bloodsport from DC's new movie, who is coming to the game tonight. His skin is awesome, but his back bling is even cooler. If you've seen the movie, you'll appreciate the references in this thing. But you might also be disappointed that it was only Bloodsport who got a skin from the movie, and while that might be true, Epic Games could be teasing us a little more. And Bloodsport said he comes with 4 sprays that hint at Polka Dot Man, King Shark, Peacemaker, and a new version of Harley Quinn. Hopefully we get some more skins, Epic Games. And speaking of other versions of skins, Party Trooper has gotten a freestyle that might unlock during the Ariana Grande concert. It's called Neon Party Trooper and looks way better than the original skin even does. But the leaks don't stop there though, as after more than a year since Fortnite did this poll, the Pop Lock emote is becoming a music pack. And fans of Guff will be very happy to hear about a new backbling called the Guffy Stuffy. We're not exactly sure what the skin will belong to, but it's a pet Guff who will react happily or angrily depending on what you're doing in game. We also have way more innovative cosmetics on the way, as the crew pack will be getting a new progressive skin next month. And if you're not sure what that means, basically it'll be a skin that upgrades with every single month that you're subscribed to the crew. Leakers believe we'll see this thing in the next crew pack, but I'm more focused on a new item that is in the works over at Epic Games. Apparently, if you remember Kit's Shockwave launcher from Season 3, you might be excited to hear that a new version of it is in the works. Now, it will have different stats and likely won't be a mythic, so it could very well be a regular Shockwave launcher that will find a floor loot. Either way, I am so excited. But there's a few other leak cosmetics, including a Human Bill skin, a Bear Hug emote, a Lil Floaticorn traversal, and also an Icon series emote called the Cross Bounce. Then for the concert, we'll be getting a basic emote called Lights Up, which will probably be Ariana Grande's version of the Keep It Mellow emote, if you remember that from the Marshmallow concert. But leaks aside, it's now time for everything else you need to know. Okay, so while there have been some insane stuff added and leaked this season, we're only scratching the surface of cool additions, and we're gonna start with Kevin the Cube. We've all speculated that he'll return eventually, and a reputable leaker has even claimed that we'll see the return of Kevin the Cube at the end of this season. But now we actually have evidence. So the Cube has been updated with brand new sounds it has never had before, and they are large impact sounds. So we could actually see him return at the end of the season. This has been a long time coming. But for creative fans, and I guess dinosaur fans, Epic has updated creative with new devices. Now, there's wildlife in the mode, so you can spawn in boars, chickens, frogs, wolves, even raptors. They're not long gone after all. There's also new VFX devices that let people add custom lighting, a custom sky. It's just insane. There's so many possibilities with this. And for Battle Royale, you better pay attention to your minimap, because Epic has been listening to the fans. We all complained that it was way too hard to find alien artifacts, so Fortnite's minimap now has purple exclamation points telling us where they are. But wait for this, because a ton of LTMs are about to arrive, and they are brand new modes which will spice up Fortnite massively. There is a new Super Knockback LTM that's coming out, and it will let you jump around with 0 fall damage. You can emote to heal yourself, and there will be a quote-unquote special surprise and supply drops. Who knows, maybe it'll be the Shockwave launcher that's in the works. There's also another brand new LTM called Team Brawl, where you'll get a random loadout every time you respawn. Sounds super fun. 2 existing LTMs which have been updated are the Horde Rush mode and the Floor Restores, so expect those to be arriving in-game any week now. Oh, and there's one more thing. There's a leaker, the same one who leaked Ariana Grande and Bloodsport, is claiming that Epic have finally secured the rights to Naruto, and he'll be featured in the next season's Battle Pass. Now, he's obviously been leaked before with the court documents and people claiming Epic were trying to get him, but now it's apparently confirmed. He's coming, so get ready. And that is everything we've gotten in today's Fortnite update. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It's been Tommy. Make sure to subscribe, help us reach 5 million subscribers, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.